Hi there. How are you doing? So we are just coming to the other side of the new moon in Virgo. And I'm happy to announce Mercury is stationing direct today. So today, as I'm recording this, it is Friday, September 15th, 2023. How did you enjoy those new moon energies? Yeah, they were intense, to say the least. To say the least. Um, yeah. So some things I've gotten through my own guidance, my own intuition, my own, from my team, but also from pulling a little bit of tidbits from others. Is so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a divine masculine, divine feminine energy reading. Just because that's what's been going on for me especially, and I know it's been going on for others. So for everyone, not just those in a twin connection or on the twin path, the exhaustion has been magnified, as you well know, right? It says, what I've got here says the exhaustion is due to the system's release of specific programming. We have been, with these retrogrades, we are, what do we've got? When Mercury goes direct today, we are still in 6 planets retrograde. 3 of them are forming a triangulation with the energy of this new moon in Virgo. So I'll get to that in a minute. So I'm just going to read my notes to you just because it makes it easier. I've been having trouble finding my words lately, and that's typical of me. Usually in retrograde season, so I'm usually really well with really fluent with my words, but not during retrograde season. It says here that once these new energies are integrated, there will be, you'll notice, a resparking of your energy, getting through the Ace of Wands, being shown it as a big match, just relighting things up within yourself first, and then it's showing in your life. So this new moon in Virgo's an earth sign. We have Pluto in Capricorn, another fellow earth sign, and Uranus in Taurus. We've got all 3 earth signs forming a trine. It came through for me. It says it's forming a triangulation that means business. All being in earth signs is twofold. One, it affects the physicality of you, which is your body. It also, and number 2, it grounds the new energy into your 3D experiences. So for the divine feminine, she has been the divine feminine energy. And again, we've got this energy within ourselves. It's not just a male-female kind of thing. There is no gender here. So please watch this as that. If you want to watch it as a physical connection with another, you can also do that. But the divine feminine energy has been in the energy of detachment from doing all the work in the connection, all the work, not just in the connection, it's like every movement has been for this twin journey that she's on. It's right now with the detachment, it's what it's doing, it's empowering her, but it's also giving the divine masculine energy within and without, it's giving them room. Actually, it's pushing them to step up and to take on the responsibility that that aspect has in the journey as well. So it's just twofold what's going on. I mean, I can see how it's all a beautiful balance, a beautiful dance with the masculine and feminine energies. The divine masculine energies are dealing with 3D aspects that are shifting, allowing them to feel union energy more clearly. So this is, um, for some, I'm hearing is going to be a very rude awakening because it's something they've been trying to resist for quite some time. Going back again, being reminded of what I was being channeled coming through in March for this year, that the universe is not taking no for an answer in a lot of cases, mainly this twin energy, because we are needed. Are those who are, I'm hearing those who are stationed to be in physical reunion are being positioned, being put into position. So what's going on in the divine masculine energy? And again, this is your outer masculine in the twin connection, but it's also, you're going to be probably noticing it within your inner masculine energy. Has to do with your jobs, what you're doing for your work, where you live, you know, whether you're preparing to move or you're clearing out where you live now, just releasing old energies. It also has to do with family dynamics. If it's, you know, for the outer, I'm really having a hard time separating the two. It's just, there is no separation for me, and it's, so that's why this is really difficult for me to express. But um, this is those who have been in situationships, relationships, marriages, connections that their purpose is done, their season is done, and it's just the physicality of that being removed is going to be very evident with this energy that's pushing this divine masculine energy. I got here, it says the foundation has already been set, but the divine feminine detachment is offering the divine masculine an open door for follow through, bringing in alignment for union. So I mean, I think that's very key, because I just feel that there's sorry, I'm listening. I'm listening. It's like this detachment, as the feminine just says, okay, I need to do whatever I need to do to raise my vibration in putting myself in the happy experiences that I want to be in, and not focusing so much on doing activations or doing affirmations for the twin, you know, doing any of the physical work that we've done for years, by pulling our energy back, not removing the energy completely. Of course, we can't do that. We are twins. We are the same energy, yeah? So, but by pulling the energy back, it it wakes up the masculine energy. And I'm not saying do that to wake up your masculine. No, this happens organically. You'll know if this is you, if you've been going through this heavy grieving process of releasing and just letting things fall away, where your counterpart is in gosh, can't find my words. I apologize, but I'm just gonna roll with it here. I can't find the words, but so yeah, so just us pulling the energy back, it really organically, it moves the divine masculine energy into action mode, into taking action within their own life, in reference, thank you, I couldn't come up with that word, in reference to union, in the physical form. So a couple weeks ago, or maybe it was just last week, the readings I did for the divine masculine and divine feminine, first it was a divine masculine reading that came through saying, everything I do for this connection. And then I think it was a few days later, I did the feminine's energy, and she was coming through with the same message, right back to the masculine, saying, everything that I do for this connection. With that being said, it's about just living your experiences. It's not about, okay, today I've got to do this Reiki healing for, my twin connection, or I've got to listen to this affirmation or this meditation for my twin connection. I feel like all of that hard work that we've been doing to this point is, we're being told, you've done enough. Now it's time for the masculine. He's got to do a great deal of this on his own. And we have stepped back a little bit over the last few years, but not as much as we're pulling the energy back now. And it's like we've gotten the masculine prepared up to this point, and that's the setting of the foundation. And we've worked with the universe and with our guides to get us there. And now the universe is kindly saying the masculine is ready, that their feminine energy has woken up within them. They're listening to their intuition. Now we've got to sit back and we've got to trust that that's what they're doing. Because if that's what we're doing, that's what your counterpart is doing. And yeah. Yeah, Spirit says, yeah. All right, so let's just get into some messages here. What do I want to start with, Spirit? I'm sorry, you can't make this up. I asked, where do you want me to start? And this card flew out off. I don't know if it fell at the bottom or the top of the deck. Begin now. Take your first step. Oh my gosh, that hurts. That's hilarious. You can't make this up. Where does Spirit want us to begin? With one small step at a time. It begins with taking care of yourself, doing what feeds your soul, no longer needing to put so much focus on the connection, because you've come to this point where you know that everything is working out exactly the way it's meant to, in divine order. I feel our first step is the trust. Like the Fool card in the tarot. The first step is, I'm just going to trust the universe is going to catch me. It's faith. Faith that you don't need to know the path ahead. You don't need to see what's around the corner. All you need to do is that you're going to be taken care of. You're going to be guided with every step that you take. Anything else want to fly out? Anything else? I just, Spirit is hilarious lately. And I can feel the lightening of the energy. Boy, I haven't been on much this week. I think I've only done one reading, one video, and I was burnt out. I had nothing left to give myself, let alone give to you, and nothing to give to my connection, which is fine, because it isn't about that anymore. When you come to a space of knowing that you're one, you don't have, if you give to yourself, you're given to the connection. And so it's important that you give to yourself. Infinite abundance is pouring into your life. Yeah, I'm hearing, have gratitude for what you have now. And yeah, stop focusing on, it's like we're leaving that mindset of focusing on, or even thinking about, or entertaining the thought of what we wish we had or what we don't have in our life. You already have what you're you're wanting. It may not physically be apparent here, but it does already exist on another realm, higher dimension. But we are here to have everything our soul has come here to experience. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. I'm hearing this is about meeting in the middle. For those of us who may be having their counterpart coming back in after a very long journey to get here, I feel that we're going to need to meet them where they're at. Yeah, I'm hearing it's about putting, the healing that we've been doing, it's about putting that into practice. Like I said, for some, your counterpart is going to be showing up again in one form or another within the next, I'm hearing 3-4 weeks. So between this new moon and then the next new moon, and we'll have a full moon in between that. But within this next 2 lunations, something is going to occur, whether they show up or communication opens up. But it's important to remember not to take anything from the past with you into this wanting to use the term interview. A very interesting term to use, Spirit. Yeah, it's because it's where you learn more about who they are in the physical. Because if you've met your twin before, if you've had relationship with your twin before, they're going to show up in a totally new energy, just like you're showing up in a totally new energy. They're going to need to meet you halfway as well, because it's about just meeting each other right where you're at, the here and the now, whenever that occurs for you. But when it does, it's going to be a huge blessing. It's going to open the door for, small steps. This isn't anything that we need to rush into. Yeah, nothing to be rushed into. I'm doing the masculine energy here. Nothing is going to be rushed into, and they know that. The old energy would have wanted to come in and see, what they can get out of, what they can get out of us. Let's just put it that way. The energy is different. They're wiser now. They're more discerning about themselves. They're more discerning about how they treated you in the past, is what I'm hearing. And look at the look on his face. He's not very happy with himself, with how he or she, with how they've treated the feminine energy in the past. And it's not just the outer feminine, it's their own inner feminine. They've ignored her for so long. They've ignored their intuition. They've viewed it as weakness. What else does this masculine want to say? What does this masculine energy want us to know? They're coming at you fully transformed. For some, they have lost a lot of people in their life since the last time they've seen you. No, that's way too many. I don't know if that's the one. I'm going to put it back. That was a 10 of cups, but I don't feel that was, because I saw the 8 of cups. So I don't feel that was the one that wanted to come out. Let's see what this one says. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing I am so ashamed of myself. I've gone through periods of shame. I know that how I reacted before, I can't come in at that same energy. I've got to come in slow and steady. I've got to be cautious. I've got to be mindful of where I tread. I've got to be mindful of what energy I'm bringing in to my feminine, because I don't want to bring the old energy. I'm just suddenly sweating. That's how I know my masculine's in the room. Poof. A little red in my ears are just adjusting frequency. I hear you. Wow. Excuse me. Wow. What else? I'm taking all of that. It's a lot. There's that Eight of Cups that I saw. I'm hearing, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't let me in the door. I've got I'm hearing that, but I'm also hearing from another masculine energy coming through, but he's over on this area. I'm also hearing, but I know that you haven't walked away. I feel like I'm just now beginning to understand what it is that you've been through. Oh, this energy is really emotional. I'm hearing that I felt your energy pull back. And it had me wondering, wondering about the damage that I've done. I don't feel that there's still, this energy is still there though. It's like I feel like I'm being reminded of what it felt like as soon as the feminine pulled her energy away. Or not away, back. You know what I mean. What else? What do you have to say? Here we go. Seven of Wands. I understand you needed to do it to protect yourself. Yeah, they're acknowledging that the feminines that needed to pull their energy back, they were depleted. Not just from everything that they were pouring into this connection, but everything they were doing in their life, because their life is moving forward as well. Eye is twitching. Yeah. I've got so many bodily things going on that are telling me that what I'm channeling is correct in what I'm hearing. Oh, divine masculine. Let's talk to the divine feminine for a minute. You've heard what he's got to say. What do you have to say, divine feminine, to this masculine? They want to come in slow. They know they've dragged their heels a little bit, but they're coming in fully transformed. I'm also hearing fully transparent. Is that the right word? Transparent? It's the Eight of Cups. She's walking right into the moon energy. Six of Wands, Seven of couldn't think of what, swords. I could have read the card, but I don't think I would have zeroed in on it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I just went blank there. Yeah, she wasn't sure about at first about, you know, walking, you know, pulling. I keep wanting to use the word walking away because in her mind, he or she, I'm just using her as because I'm talking about the feminine energy. Apply it how it fits for you. There was a little bit of wondering if she was self-sabotaging the connection, but there's comment there comes an understanding that no, she needed to do this for herself, and this was exactly the right thing to do. Yes, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords. Yes, that's the truth. Chariot. What else? Judgment. All right. So, yeah, so this feminine energy, she got a really clear wake-up call when she realized, I don't really even know if it was realized. It was just, it's like, I can speak for myself. I knew I was burnout. I knew, and I don't know how, you know, at the moment I didn't know how I knew. It was just, you know what a knowing is. But I knew that I needed to pull my energy from my connection, needed to pull it back because I felt like my masculine was just sitting back and allowing me to do all that, and not knowing and not understanding just what it was doing to me, you know. And now that I have pulled my energy back energetically, he's coming into an understanding. I get why she had to pull her energy back. It's a lot to take on by themselves. Now I feel the next cards we're going to get, I feel that we're going to get some energies with both of them where he's going to say, I understand. I'm going to take responsibility for my role. This isn't a solo journey, being on a twin journey, you know, it's not solo. And it's like they're the ones also getting the wake-up call saying, oh my gosh, I've been letting her do this all by herself. But she's getting the wake-up call because she's known that in order to call in the energy of union, which is really, it's knocking on her door energetically, and it's coming in fast. She's known that she needed to just drop the reins. So many of us didn't even realize we were holding on to any reins at all. We felt that we were allowing the universe to maneuver us. And perhaps we were. You know, notice there's no reins here in this Chariot card. It's moving with the sheer will, with working, with, you know, you working with the divine and being guided to your path, down your path, along your path, up, over, and around your path. You know, it's not a straight line, right? So, you know, the nudge from the universe was trust more, trust more, trust more. And how liberating was it? You know, I don't know about you, but for me, once I acknowledged that I needed to pull my energy back from doing. I guess I didn't even realize I was doing so much for the connection, just the connection, for the getting to physical union. I I didn't even realize that because I thought I had pulled my energy back years ago. And then here I am being reminded, no, there's somewhere along the lines I kind of took back the reins, and the universe is been telling me the whole time, do you trust us? Do you trust us? You have to trust us. Where's your faith? Where's your trust? Where's your belief, in yourself, in your higher self, and in believing in myself and my higher self? I believe in my counterparts because it's the same. It's the same energy. We are the one soul. I have to trust that my counterpart is getting the same messages. You know what I mean? So where is this masculine now? Where is he heading into? We understand that he's fully transformed. What's next? We understand that he had a hiccup of grief, of fear, of maybe a little bit of anger being released because with the feeling of our energy being pulled back. What's next? Can't make it up. Can't make it up. God, I saw it out of the corner of my eyes. Six of Swords, moving forward. Doing my best to hold it together here. Yeah. Coming through, offering something tangible. Offering something tangible, grounded, something you can touch, feel. Starting with the Page of Pentacles, and he's ending with the King. He has matured. He has grown. He has become, he or she again, has become more stable within their own physical experiences. Maybe for some they've had to leave a job, a marriage, a house, a living situation, but they're solid. What's that song? Oh, what is that song? I just had the one line run through my head. What is that? Solid as a rock. Is that the? I can't hear the rest of it. I'm just hearing solid as a rock. Solid as a rock. Is it steady as a rock? No, it's solid as a rock. Is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Bottom of the deck. I love that. I love that. So he's known he needs to go slowly, although he would love to rush in like that. But bottom of the deck, he's manifesting this. He's, Star and the King of Cups. They're in their heart. They're hopeful. They've had a lot of time to think, to plan, to... I'm seeing somebody like walking, pacing, practicing what they want to say. They've had a lot of time to themselves to come up with some courage to present a again, I'm being given the feeling of an interview. When you go into an interview, before you go in, you prepare yourself. You get your resume all prepared. You practice, You have somebody ask you questions and you practice your answers and how you're going to answer them, what words you're going to use. That's what they're doing. That's what they've been doing. And they're ready to come in and just reconnect, reignite something. They're ready to unleash their inner child. Also, I'm hearing they're having their playfulness come back within themselves. It's not about being so serious as the King of Pentacles would be. It's about being fun and playful and joyful, and I love that. I love that. But yeah, but they're it's like they feel like they have to interview for the position of you or counterpart, or for a space in your life. They're nervous. They don't want to fuck up again. These are the ones who have been in your experience. These are for the ones who have been in connection one way or another. Yep. I'm hearing this feminine say, show me. She's not going to pull any punches this time around. She needs to see that you have taken responsibility, because she's going to show you she's taken responsibility. She's also saying, I can't take on this connection one-sided anymore. I can't carry the load alone anymore. What's next? Yeah. Two of Swords. Not going to do it. This divine feminine feels a little bit guarded. I'm going to be honest with you here. It's like once bitten, twice shy kind of energy coming through, but she wants to be open. She wants to be, receptive to him or her. Again, the masculine energy. Yeah, she's going to have to play it by ear. She's going to have to see that he's really put in the work. I have a feeling this has a little bit about her trusting herself, trusting, have I really put the work in that I believe that I have? I've gone through a lot of the shadow work. I've gone through a lot of the grieving and the heartache and the shifting and the transformation and the transmutation and the purification. She's saying, has it been enough? Has it been enough? Did I put enough work into it? She's got a little bit of what's the word? Intrepidation. Is that the right word I want to use? She's a little shy. She's a little shy coming forward with saying, did I do enough? Yeah, she's got to trust. Divine Feminine. Let's get a little bit more with Divine Feminine. We know where Divine Masculine is going. I didn't get to ask the Divine Feminine, where are you going? I'm going to show up as his counterpart. I'm going to meet him in the middle. Queen of Pentacles to his King of Pentacles. Love that. Empowered. Again, empowered, discerning. Match for match. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. And this one, oh, hang on. This one came out as well. Ready to have some fun. I'm ready to hear what you've got to say. Got 2 pages here with her energy. She's going to take her time. She's open to new beginnings, but she's going to say, let's not rush into it. Let's go little by little. Let's have some fun. Let's be vulnerable with one another. Let's go little by little. Bottom of the deck for the Divine Feminine. Wow. Hierophant. Temperance. The Devil. There's the 9 of Swords matching his 9 of Swords. Oh my gosh. The World. Whole new beginning. Divine Masculine energy coming through. Ready to see the transformation I'm hearing in the Divine Masculine energy. Outer Divine Masculine energy. Maybe I'm also feeling a little bit that this little lack of trust in her own masculine energy. Maybe the coming forward of the physical masculine is going to help her put herself at ease, that her inner, did that come out right? So the outer masculine coming in, showing the growth within him or herself as the masculine energy is going to set her a little more at ease, with understanding that her own inner masculine has done the work. Yeah, ready for a higher spiritual connection with all of this. This is very passionate, ready for a passionate encounter, ready for ready to see what they can create together is what I'm hearing with this. I'm not getting anything of the shadow energy of the devil. I'm getting passion, I'm getting fiery energy, I'm getting fire and water make steam, fire and water make steam. But on a whole new level, it's like more of a sacredness, not of the lower, not of the lower wanton debauchery. This is sacred. This is higher than they've experienced before. Just want to tap in real quick. For those of you who don't like longer videos, I just saw 4141 on the ticker. But if you don't like longer videos, I'm sure you've clicked off by now. The connection, there's your lovers. And if you've clicked off, well, you won't be hearing these words, but you're lost. I ain't got time for that shit. That's probably where the feminine is. I ain't got time for the old shit, and neither does the masculine. For the connection, Four of Pentacles, there's that foundation. Four of Wands, another card of foundation. Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles, lovers. Tell me where this connection, this energy of this union is. Where's it going? What do we got to look forward to? Open-hearted collaboration. You're working together from a heart space, not from, not always having to analyze every move, feeling into all of it and seeing what you can create with that. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Something tangible, something physical. It's coming in with it. It's coming in with it. Union is ready. Spirit's saying union is ready. Eight of Swords, no longer feeling trapped in the past, seeing past all of that. Page of Pentacles, yeah, ready for a new beginning. Kind of like the beginners. My gosh, does he not look like John Travolta as a kid? I don't know why that just came through, but wow. Maybe your counterpart looks like John Travolta. I don't know. Yeah, beginning. Yeah, learning something new about one another again. Reintroducing yourself to one another. Starting fresh. No longer saying, or no longer assuming you know something. Learn. Ask questions. I'm hearing learn and ask questions. But this Page of Pentacles, this is about physicality. It's about coming together. Physical, intangible, Pentacles is something in the 3D. What else? Yep, that's it. Something in the 3D. That's the truth. We've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Truth, clarity, inspiration, ideas, aha moments, breakthroughs. Something hasn't been clear to you now or before now. It's going to become clear. And it starts with slow communication. I'm hearing that some of the masculines, they don't want to do this over the phone. They need to see your face. to really sit in your energy and the shared energy that you both have. There's a Nine of Swords again. There is a little bit of worry, but you know what? So I've got the Two of Pentacles here. She had the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of her deck, and I didn't show it to you, but the masculine, after I read all of what I did at the bottom of the deck for the masculine, he had the Two of Pentacles, the next card out. So there is I'm getting, there's some worry. How am I going to pull this off? How are we going to pull this off? There's, you know what, you're just going to have to trust one another. Trust that the other's not going to drop the ball. Trust that I'm going to have to trust him, my masculine, that he's not going to drop the ball, and my masculine's going to have to trust me that I'm not going to drop the ball, that we can have something very balanced, something like a good banter between us, energetically and verbally and mentally, telepathically. It's yeah. Yeah, because I'm not getting the traditional Two of Pentacles is too much to handle, too much going on. I've got a little bit of a questioning of how do we balance this, but not because there's too, well, okay, so I've got a little bit of a message coming here. Maybe it's because it's too much. It's a lot of energy to finally be within each other's proximity again. It is going to be a lot of energy because, when you have their energy and your energy and you get it together, it's like it vibrates every cell in your body. So that might be a little overwhelming at first. I just want to put that out there. Wow. Did not ask my question, but I did have abundance coming out in that one. So it takes, it takes one small step at a time, and the masculine is the one who's going to be doing the reaching out. If you're the feminine and your inner masculine energies wants to reach out, I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying, from what's here on my table, it's showing me that the masculine is the one who's ready. They're ready to take the first step. Yeah, they're ready to communicate, talk to the moon, communicate. They're ready, and a little bit, perhaps they're even doing some moon rituals. Maybe they're looking up at the moon, when it starts coming out of her new moon phase, her dark moon phase, and looking up and getting guidance from the universe, Oh my gosh, there's a lot that came out here. Synchronicity. In divine timing, I'm hearing. Stay in integrity. Stay true to you is what I'm hearing with this. Both of you. And accept responsibility. I love that this card came out. Look at the two of you. It doesn't matter if you're, two females, two males, male, female, it doesn't matter. But you're looking right at each other, meeting each other in the middle. Just like I said from the beginning. Meet each other in the middle. Accept responsibility. If the past comes up, accept responsibility. But in every moment, stay authentic to yourself. Don't get lost in the other person. That's got to say that for someone. I'll take that on myself because that's one thing that I used to do is get lost. I'd lose myself when he was around, and how can you lose yourself when they are you, right? So I mean, you're right there, but the human personality aspect of it. I'm hearing, notice the signs. You'll know when it's coming. Pay attention to the signs you're being given. You'll know when it's coming. But But don't get lost in that. Stay in your higher self. Stay in your higher vibration. Continue to communicate with your guides. They're going to lead you in the direction you need to go. But this is about when you come into the same proximity as your twin. This is about being responsible for the energy you're bringing to the table. Excuse me. If you're going to meet them in the middle, and you're going to expect them to meet you in the middle. Okay, thank you. They're showing me this card. Put your defenses down. There's no more of this. There's no more room for that. Yeah, I've got a totally different message wanting to come through, but I also have Spirit asking me to not. All right. All right. Yeah. For some, this is for some. This is for some. Male or female, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. This is about taking responsibility for your role and the energy you brought to the dynamic in the past. This is before the meetup. So in order for this to come into fruition, this has got to occur first. And I feel that the masculine is coming through saying they've done that. And they're ready to do that to your face if need be. They're ready to do that to your face if need be. I'm not saying that the feminine is going to be looking for an apology or anything like that, but there's very possible that this, your counterpart will be coming through with an apology. And I do want to get one final card. I do have Go For It and Celebration on the bottom of the moon deck. So I do want to call in Yeshua and Mary Magdalene to close this out. What is the guidance you can give for this connection, this divine masculine feminine energy that I am channeling right now, please? Thank you. The open door, Christ within you. There's your rainbow, there's your bridge, meeting each other halfway. You have to open the door first. Open the door to your heart. And when you do, you invite in Spirit, you invite in Divine Mother, Divine Father, and you invite in your counterpart. I'm just strictly hearing with this one, open the door to your heart. Be in your feminine energy to receive. The masculine is going to have to be in their feminine energy too to receive as well. So so now I understand why the Two of Pentacles is coming out in all three decks. Is because it is about remaining balanced in your masculine and feminine energy. Stay authentic. Stay in your integrity. Take responsibility for the energy you're bringing in. And it's a 32 card. It reduces to a 5. And when you open your door, the door to your heart, change comes in. You see things shift. Allow the Christ within you to shine. Christ light within your heart. Got a school bus outside. I'm going to leave it there, folks. Mwah. I love you. I love you. I love you. Take care. Till next time.